Hello and welcome to the Counter Attack with me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jose Enrique. Today's burning question, the North London derby on Sunday, Arsenal v Tottenham. And Arteta has come out and said that he will rotate his keepers. Jose, can that be right? Can you have a number one and a number two and both play? Or should there just be a number one?
Obviously, we are used to just number one. I never seen that all my life. But it's true that we were used to fullbacks just playing outside. And Guardiola changed that subject. And he plays some of the fullbacks, depends which one it is. He play him inside. So I don't see it. For me, I don't think either keeper is going to be happy about that. You know, I don't think they are used to this. No one is used to this. But maybe it's a new thing that actually work out. I don't think it's that when you have a top goalkeeper, you don't need to change him, in my opinion. But listen, let's see. Let's see if it work out. If no, people is literally going to kill him. I'm not sure what you think, but obviously it's something that for me, I don't believe is possible, you know, and more to keep them both happy. But if he does that and it works, people will not say anything. And if it doesn't, they will destroy him. That's the truth.
I think they both got to fight out. I think it's all about having competition for places. And if you've got two number ones in your side, you know if one gets injured, one can step in and you can keep your foot on the gas. There's too many teams who rely on a number one keeper. And when he gets injured or he has a little bit of dip in form, that's it. He's gone. The team's finished. I think Arsenal have made a good investment in two top keepers. They got loads of games to play. They're in all competitions. And I think they fight it out. See who comes out on top. And I think it's good for them both. You know, that winning mentality that Arsenal are trying to instill in the squad, I think they've got it. And I think that's what Arteta is trying to do. Even with the keepers, two number ones, both fight it out, see who comes out on top. Right, this week's Rankums, Jose, is about Manchester United permanent managers. After the Alex Ferguson era, look, there's a few managers to get through. They've had a couple of beasts. But there's some managers there who have done okay. You've got David Moyes, Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Rangnick, Wreck-It Ralph himself, and Erik ten Hag. I mean, where would you rank them? Put them in order, worst to best. Let's do it.
Okay, worst. It's a little bit mean, this, you know, because obviously
Not
it
me,
depends
mate.
on the...
Stick him in. Let's get the ball rolling. We all know it's Rangnick. He nearly buried the football club. An absolute shambles of a geezer. Didn't even look like he had a coaching badge. Looked like a school teacher standing there at Old Trafford. He's
Which
the
one?
worst
Which
manager
one?
I've
Which
ever
one you
seen
say?
in my life.
Which one you say?
Rangnick. You could put
I agree with you.
on the side of the pitch and done better.
So worst to best. Rankic, Moyes, Van Gaal, Moyes, Mourinho, Solskjaer. And, well, no, sorry. Ten Hag, Mourinho, Solskjaer.
You ain't got a clue what you're talking about, mate. You ain't got a clue. Now you're making it up in your head.
Listen, I love Mourinho. Mourinho. For me, he will always be there. Solskjaer, I believe the problem he had was one name. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he changed. It was a nice football, what he was playing, But I think he was, what they give him, they didn't give him the money that Ten Hag had. And it worked. He was getting the results. They didn't play very well, but he was getting the job done. You know, that's the truth. And then Cristiano Ronaldo arrived, that it wasn't his style of play at all with Cristiano. And it fucking killed him. That's the truth. You know, that's the truth. So that's my order. Even if you don't agree, my order. I repeat to you again. Rankic, Van Gaal, Moyes, Ten Hag, Mourinho, and Solskjaer. Which one is yours?
Solskjaer? What planet are you living on, mate? Are you all right? Yeah.
Okay, tell me, which one is yours? Come on.
Mine's Rangnick, Solskjaer, David Moyes, Van Gaal, Ten Hag, Mourinho's number one. Right, Jose, we've got some big games to discuss. The North London derby, Arsenal v Spurs is the big one. Look, we've got to talk about Declan Rice and James Maddison for me. They're the big questions because two players that have come in. One's come in for an awful lot of money. One's come in for a snip. Who's been the better signing and who's going to be the better signing over the course of the season?
Well, before anything, I love both players. I think they are top signings, both of them. But obviously, if you're talking about quality price, it's a little bit unfair to Declan Rice there because obviously Maddison had 1 year left and he was in championship. But I don't know. I love Maddison. I think it's not just the way he started at Tottenham. I actually thought Liverpool would get in for him as well. I actually thought that he would be a player that would be amazing for Liverpool or Newcastle or for a club like that plays. Obviously, Newcastle played Champions League this year as well. So, but listen, I will go for James Maddison. But I love Declan Rice as well.
What a signing he's been. He's just, when I watch him play, I just love everything about him. This is a big moment for him. It's the North London derby, Jose. I think Spurs have actually played some teams where you expect to get results, even if, we had Nuno Espirito Santo in charge. You'd still expect the side to win them games. Yeah, we're playing some really good football, but this is the first big test. Arsenal away, our form there's not been great. I think we go there with a bit of confidence. I'm going to go with my heart and say I don't think we'll get a result. I want us to get a result. I just don't think we're going to. I think we're going to get beat.
So what is your score prediction for this game?
I think Arsenal will win 2-1.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Arsenal is still the better side. But obviously football, Tottenham are playing really well. But I agree with you. I think Arsenal is going to win. But I'm going to go, obviously, to change the score prediction. I'm going to go for 3-1 for Arsenal.
Do you think Ange can win a trophy at Tottenham?
Well, one of the cups, yeah. Why not? They have I think the way they are playing is fantastic. It's true that it's too early, to speak about this. Because like you say, they still need to face these kind of teams like Arsenal, the big teams, to see properly which level they are at, but they can fight for anything. For the cups, why not? They can go this season. And further, obviously, we will see with signings, if he is still as a manager, we need to see. But I like Tottenham a lot. The way they are playing is actually the nicest I've seen since Pochettino left the club. I actually like how they are playing a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll still apple crumble though, Arsenal, as they always do, mate. We all know it, Spurs are back in business. We're playing some decent football. Arsenal will crumble the league. Pressure gets to them. Yeah, they might beat us because we're rubbish at the Emirates. But let's not get away from the fact that they're trying to win the title, Jose. They spent a fortune and they're still going to finish second. All right, well, another massive game. Chelsea v Aston Villa. Two teams have spent a lot of money, mate. Chelsea can't hit a barn door. One of the worst teams I've seen who are meant to have spent £1 billion. Todd Bowley's ruining that football club. He's got players on 8-year contracts. How are you meant to get a tune out of players on 8-year contracts? They don't care. They don't give a monkeys about the football club. They're there thinking, what Rolls Royce shall I buy? What mansion should I buy on King's Road? Instead of thinking about trying to get some results for Chelsea. This is a massive game for them. And I think Aston Villa are going to turn them over.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Aston Villa is going to win. I think Pochettino have a very difficult job. And the more you see the team, Chelsea, I think it's like you say, you sign a lot of young players for a lot of money, a lot of years contract. And like, when you are a young player and you have that comfortable position as well, that, okay, at least I have 8 years contract, my life is sorted already, it's very difficult to get so many of them at the same time on track. I know Pochettino is the right man because he's used to work with young players, but it's going to be a difficult task to put them all together and be a team. So I agree with you. I think Aston Villa is the favorite for this game and they're going to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 actually to Aston Villa. What's your prediction?
I agree with you in that score prediction. I think it's going to be 2-0. I think Aston Villa actually is gonna destroy them. I think Aston Villa plays really good football, and Chelsea they are all over the place. They have a lot of talent, it's true, but as a team, they don't know how to play as a team.
All right, Liverpool, West Ham, massive game for both teams. West Ham started well though, but Liverpool, I think they're amongst it, Jose. I think they're going to win this one. I think they can get near Manchester City.
Yeah, I think this season, my opinion is still they should have made some signings. That's the truth. That's my opinion. But they can be close to City this year, yeah, but I don't think they are in that position yet to fight with City for the Premier League. I think they started very well, but still, I obviously watch every game, and I still see my doubts. For the Premier League trophy, I don't think they're gonna be able to fight with Manchester City. But they have a good team, finishing top 4. Definitely, they have a good team to finish in top 4, top 2, top 3. You know, this kind of position, yeah. And you, what do you think?
I'm going to go Liverpool win. Go 2-1. Salah on flames.
Yeah, I think Liverpool is going to win as well. I'm going to go for 3-0 actually for Liverpool. At home, at Anfield, I think they're going to beat them 3-0. And I would love that because Michael Antonio actually said that they're going to beat Liverpool and they're going to finish higher than them. So I would love a 3-0 finish, for Michael Antonio. He deserves that as well a little bit.
Premier League fixtures this week, Jose. Crystal Palace versus Fulham.
I go for Crystal Palace. And you?
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Luton versus Wolves.
Wolverhampton. Luton is not good at all.
Luton are terrible. Wolves are going to win that one finally. They might score a goal. Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest.
Manchester City, obviously. And they're better at home as well.
Yeah, too good at home. Brentford versus Everton.
Wow. Difficult one. I go for a draw on this one.
Planet you're living on. Brentford win.
I go for a draw.
Everton ain't going to win that game. No way.
You think Brentford win?
Yeah, Brentford will win. Burnley versus Manchester United.
Manchester United is going to win. I think Burnley is not been good this season. It's true that they can change. Obviously, the manager, Vincent Kompany, he did really well last year, but I think, even if I don't like to say it, Manchester United is going to win this game.
I'm going to go for a draw. Arsenal versus Spurs.
Arsenal win. And you? Say it.
Spurs win. Brighton versus Bournemouth.
Brighton is going to win this game.
Yeah, Brighton, yes. They're going to destroy them. Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I'm going Aston Villa win, mate.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Like we mentioned before, definitely Aston Villa.
Liverpool versus West Ham.
Liverpool as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Liverpool as well. And then lastly, Sheffield United versus Newcastle.
Newcastle for me. And for you?
Yeah, Newcastle for me, mate. I can't see Sheffield United beating them. Can't. That's it from us this week on The Counter-Attack with me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jose Enrique. We'll be back next week with loads of talking points to get through. Thanks for listening.